What's up everybody, this is Vekktone here, bringing you guys another tutorial video on FL Studio. Today we're going to be going over how to modulate bass using Fruity XY controller. I've done a video similar to this before on modulation, but using the Fruity XY controller is a really effective and efficient way of doing timed modulation, especially when you're doing like automation clips within your song. It's a really good way to do that, and it works best with for me right now I'm using Massive to do that, and so I have an instance of Massive open. Whatever plugin you're using, there will be a similar way to do it, but for the tutorial I'm going to be using Massive, and this is my plugin of choice when it comes to bass. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and load up a preset that I already have. Now this is just a normal old bass sound. I've just got 3 oscillators going on here. One's a throat oscillator, a square saw, and then another square saw. And all I'm doing is routing all these signals into the filter 1 by having these knobs all the way to the top, or I guess they're faders. I have them all the way to the top, which is filter 1, which is a scream filter, and I have it being modulated right here with my LFO. And now I'm doing this with a triangle wave, and you'll see what that sounds like. So it's a very harsh, scratchy sound, and the way I'm actually getting this to make the wub sound is I'm using this ratio right here, and this is a synced ratio with the beat. So right now I have it on 1/4, so it's going to be 1 and 4, and if you actually play the metronome you'll see. So you can see that it matches up with whatever beat you have and whatever tempo. I can drag that up and actually speed it up. So as you can see, this is what we want to be modulating right here, and you can't actually right click and create an automation clip like you normally would be able to in native FL Studio plugins. Since this is an outside plugin, we actually have to modulate this using a little bit more complicated of a setup. All we're going to have to do is just assign the plugin to a free mixer track. So now I've got it over here, and we're just going to load up Fruity XY controller. And now you can see here it is, and now to modulate what we want to do, we're going to be using the X parameter, and we're just going to be modulating it with this level right here. So in order to do that, we just need to drag whatever parameter we want to adjust, and in this case you're going to want to adjust the bottom one because that's what's actually giving it the time. We're doing it 1/4, 1/8, 1/6. That's what's actually going to give it the synced time with the beat. So right now, whenever I adjust it, when I'm done, I'm going to leave it on what I want it to start with. 1/4 is going to be a decent spot because that's going to be right at the middle. So by default, the level being straight in the middle is going to be at 1/4. So you want to leave it at some normal value, nothing too extreme or too low. So I'll just go ahead and adjust it, drag it up. I can do whatever I want as long as when I let it go, I don't touch any other parameters. Then you just go up here to your tools, last tweaked, and we're going to link it to controller. Now we get this menu right here, which is where we link the parameter to whatever we want. And so in the internal controller, we're just going to go here and click XY controller X and hit accept. No need to adjust anything else in there. And now it's actually already linked to this plugin right here. So you'll hear me as I adjust level. Okay, so there you go. It's actually adjusted now, and I can move it with this level. Now, in order for it to adjust quickly, like when you're doing automation, you want it to jump from one speed to another, you just want to make sure you have your speeds all the way up. So now it will instantly adjust when I have an automation clip. So now I'm just going to reset it, and we'll hear that. And yeah, now what I can do is I can actually right-click here and make an automation clip of it. And now we've just got the pattern right here, and if I can just make a small dubstep pattern. Let's go down to the octaves. And now we've got in our pattern, we can actually modulate this. Now how to do this is you actually go to your plugin Massive, and now we want it to start on 1/4. So that is the value that I want, so I'm going to leave it there and go back to last tweaked again. And now, since this is the last parameter I've tweaked, you can actually see the title of the parameter right here, massive mod 5. That's the parameter. We can just copy that value, and now we can go into our automation clip here that we created and right click and paste the value as our initial value. So now when I start it, and then I can go now and I want to do, let's go 8. So then we can copy that one just like we did before. And now we can extend the playlist. And now just paste that value again. And now you can hear that it's going to change. So that's exactly how you modulate it. Now if you can actually see, once again, I'm going to pull up the XY controller, and you'll see that this value and this knob instantly jumps because I have my speed all the way up. It will instantly jump to the next point that I give it here. So there you guys go. That is a short tutorial on how to actually make modulation. Let me know if you guys want me to do anything specific, because I'm pretty much down to show y'all whatever y'all need or whatever y'all want to see. My sidechaining video has gotten a lot of popularity. I've been thinking about redoing that one, so let me know. I can make a shorter video of that. I know you guys like it short and sweet, so hopefully I gave that to you in this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks, guys.